Hi everyone. In the 1989 film classic Field of Dreams, Mufasa Jones said, "The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America's rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, it's a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it can be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come." And then the little girl chokes on the hot dog. And Archie Graham runs to the line, and he steps over, and he turns into the old man. He can't go back. But he walks to the girl, and he says, this girl's choking to death. And then Timothy Busfield sees the ball players, and he's like, "You can't sell." And all for Kevin Costner to have a game of catch with his dad. Oh, what a great movie. Today, bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the Ninth is a cardboard sports simulation for two consenting players, published by Dice Hatami Games, and designed by human Darrell and singer Sean Mullins, whose smash hit Lullaby in the late 90s is still to this day one of my very favorite songs. Everything's gonna be alright, rock-bye, rock-bye. That's stuck in your head now. You're welcome. In the game, one player plays as the baseball thrower team, while the other plays as the baseball bat swingers who are trying to score a touchdown and win the match. There's a lot of subtext in this game about a ragtag group of heroes battling away against an invading force of dominating figures. It's very much like the plot of Annie. Even if you don't know a grand slam from a bases-loaded home run, there's something in this box for everyone. Let's take a look at what you get. The game comes jam-packed with cards, tokens, a baseball court, and other great bits. This tracker piece is designed to look like gum, so be sure to spit it out after chewing it because it will take 7 years to digest it if you swallow it. There's also 463 baseball cards, each with fancy art and all kinds of words. As you can plainly see here on the back of a card, there is a picture of the player, several letters and numbers that create words and sentences, as well as a helpful description of the phases of the moon, from new to full, and how they affect the game. As an amateur moon starer myself, I appreciate all the work Bottom of the Ninth put into this. The game also comes with an assortment of odd little meeples, including this one, which is obviously holding a severed human head, and these other ones, which are not holding heads, but maybe are about to. That's the components, but how do you play? Did you know that in a real game of baseball, before every pitch is thrown, the batter and the pitcher have a staring contest? It might sound crazy, but so does steel wool underwear. Bottom of the Ninth simulates this stare down using the pitch guess tokens. Each player secretly chooses one side or the other of their pitch guess token. Then they take their tokens and they put them into their sack and they snap it shut. Next, they try to get this past the sheriff by declaring what's in it. If the sheriff lets them go, it's a strike. However, if the sheriff inspects your sack and you were lying, you lose 8 gold. And if there's any cocks in your sack, they're balls. Now, the pitcher rolls this special pitch die that has letters on it, and then begins screaming baseball terms featuring that letter. For instance, if I rolled this C, I might scream, "Catcher!" or "Center field!" or "Crap, I spilled my beer on the floor!" Don't worry about the triangle behind the C. That's there for Illuminati purposes that only Nick Cage can possibly understand. If the baseball bat wielding man hit the ball, or made contact, both players grab up their normal six-sided dice and begin furiously rolling them until someone's hand cramps up, at which point that person loses the game and has to clean it up. The player who lost the game must now clean up all of the cards and other components and put them back in the box in a perfect simulation of what the hard-working groundskeepers do at a baseball field at the end of the season to prepare for the coming winter. For my money, there's no better game on the market about sports weatherproofing. So that's bottom of the ninth. If you've got 3.5 hours to kill, I say, play the ball! See you next time on Shut Up and Watch Dice Hate Happen.